Good morning. Today is April 25th. It's Wednesday, so happy Wednesday, everyone. And I'm back with your daily tarot reading. Today, I really get the great feeling of being on defense, like playing defense. Not just playing defense, but being aware of how people may be triggering you today, but holding your ground, holding steady to who you really are. So let's just jump in. So main theme of the energies today, I feel, with both the Nine of Wands and the Four of Coins or Four of Pentacles, is both a great sense of control and defense, controlling and defending. I think I mentioned a lot yesterday of figuring out what it is that you are fighting for. So now you feel like you've figured out what it is you're fighting for, whether it's for your sovereignty, for your morals or certain beliefs you may have, whatever it is you may feel that you're fighting for, a relationship. It's time to, defend and defend, but also to maintain stamina, maintain consistency in defense, because you're going to have to hold this defense for a while. That's very much what I get here with the Nine of Wands, is like, you're going to have to persevere. This isn't like so much so something that's going to be just a day thing and it's gone. This feels like whatever it is you're feeling right now, it's a process. This is a process. So if we move to the challenging aspects of today, it makes sense to have both the Five of Swords and the Page of Cups today. So you may be feeling maybe a sense of discord, maybe among people your associates or friends. Or I say associates because maybe you're learning that these are not real friends or real companions, or just people that are there for your true success. And with the Page of Cups, it feels like, yeah, it might open up some fresh wounds, is the feeling that I get. A Page of Cups of, this fresh, naive emotion, having your heart on your sleeve. Like, that's what I feel. So you're going to have your heart on your sleeve, and you may feel it might hurt, when people take their sword and kind of poke at it or stick it through. So, just be aware that you're going to be aware that people are triggering you, You may be aware that people are going to be triggering you, or maybe you're not aware, but try to be aware. Try to pay attention. Try to pay attention to the things that do come up today and how it's triggering you and how it plays into what it is you need to learn about yourself so that you can, defend it, I suppose. That's the feeling I'm kind of getting. So I got a bunch of cards for ways to deal with the challenge. Just a bunch of them. So let's start with these two. Or these three. Let's start with these three. So we've got the Eight of Wands, Ten of Coins, and the Lovers. So these are pretty cool together. So let's just start with those. So the Lovers, Venus went to Gemini yesterday. So personally, I kind of enjoy Venus in Gemini. It gives me, it's a flirty kind of feeling, a feeling of, fun and excitement and spontaneity in relationships and romance, things like that. But in this reading, with it being with the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Coins, I very much feel like you can kind of expect, I don't want to say, today necessarily, but very soon, coming into contact with people that you're meant to be with. People like soulmate connections. I feel like these are permanent connections that you have. And when I mean soulmate, just to clarify, soulmate does not always mean romantic. Soulmates are people that are in the same, soul group or same soul family as you. So this is not always a romantic thing, but it can be a romantic thing for some people. But yeah, like the connections that you may be making today or, the next couple of days, these are important connections. These are important connections for you, and permanent connections. And maybe family connections, like I said, with soul family, but maybe even as far as, the physical world. These could be, connections that are meant to last a long time. And so this, I feel, deals more with, those Page of Cups and the Five of Swords cards. So we've got the Four of Swords and the Page of Coins. So in regards to, being aware of how things are triggering you, and, your need to having to defend yourself or defending your stance, not so much in the sense of explaining yourself, because that's not what I get here. Like the Four of Swords, excuse me, is, generally like a contemplation or rest card. Like the way that he has the swords, if you can see, he has 3 swords in his hand while one balances on his nose. It gives me the impression of, he's got his thoughts, but he's got them a bit in order. And so right now, he's focusing on one. So it's kind of like a mental focus, mental preparation is what I see here. With the Page of Coins, very much of starting, breaking new ground, being practical, setting a plan. Mentally creating a plan of how you're going to not just defend yourself. Not even necessarily just a plan. Maybe just kind of taking a look at the foundation that you've got. Taking a look at it and really thinking about it, thinking about where you're going to go from there. And not just where you're going to go from there. But let's see if I can pull a final card, like a conclusion card to all of this, to this reading. Oh, card fell out. So yes, we've got 7 of Cups. So yeah, definitely options. Being aware of your options. Having some, maybe a little bit of wishful thinking, but yeah, really thinking about your options, thinking about where you're gonna go, how you're going to actually create this plan. Like you already know what you want to do. People might be giving you some crap about it. That's the feeling I get with that Five of Swords. People may be giving you some crap, making you feel kind of like you're not worthy or good enough, or making you feel some kind of way. But definitely get the feeling you're gonna come into, not just you, like everyone at this time is really coming into, people that they're meant to be around, the people that are gonna help them get to where they need to go. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the cards. I hope that resonated with some of you. I hope it was helpful. Hopefully appreciated the tripod, because it's not shaky or anything anymore. But I'm still, working on my setup, figuring out how I want to record this and share the information that I receive and all that stuff. So thank you for watching this. Please subscribe if you would like to keep up. And you can follow me on Instagram at Gladiator in Sweats, where I usually just post when I upload these videos, and share any other little bit of insight that I have in my stories and whatnot. But that's pretty much the only places you can find me. So without further ado, I hope everyone has an amazing Wednesday, and take care, everybody. Bye.